Last week, the first class of the Carolinas Healthcare System Blue Ridge Graduate Medical Education Program received their diplomas during a special recognition dinner. In attendance, along with their program directors and mentors, were members of their very proud and happy families, as well as the graduates themselves, who are now full-fledged physicians. Blue Ridge President and CEO Kathy Bailey urged the graduates to practice competent, confident, and compassionate medical care.
We're honored to have had you with us, and we've enjoyed getting to know you and witnessing your growth over the 3 years and your blossoming into the professionals that you are today. So in going forward, I invite you to share your competence and your knowledge. I invite you to show your confidence in the care that you provide, and I invite you to share your compassion with your patients. I also invite you to get excited about who you are, what you've become, and what you're going to be.
One by one, the 8 members of the class of 2014 were called to come forward. First by Dr. J. Brian Cox, Program Director of the Family Medicine Residency, who introduced Dr. Gina Miller, Dr. Randall Shelton, and Dr. Jesse Lynn. And then Dr. Rachel Kelly, Program Director of the Internal Medicine Residency, introduced Dr. Lindan Blahovic, Dr. Craig Buchanan, Dr. Curtis Jansen, Dr. Jose Prieto, and Dr. Chadwell Vale. On the following day, a public graduation ceremony was held in the Lake James Conference Room on the Morganton campus. At the end of the recognition dinner, the director of the Graduate Medical Education Program, Senior Vice President for Medical Affairs Dr. Joseph Mazzola, summed up the importance of the ceremony by giving each of the graduates a pen and explaining why.
In just a few short days or weeks, you will have tremendous responsibility to care for patients who come to you broken, hurting, sometimes happy, sometimes seeking wellness, often seeking healing, often seeking a kind word. The power that you have, however, is the power of your pen. There are 2 very distinct things that you will do with a pen all throughout your career. One will be sign birth certificates and acknowledge life, and the other would be sign death certificates and acknowledge the end of life. So as you go on in your career, remember your responsibilities and what you do, what you're charged with as physicians, to be kind, compassionate, caring, confident. Remember that people look to you as an educator, a seeker of knowledge about their health, and use your power wisely, because it's a great power. It's a great honor that we get to welcome you into the world of our profession. At my residency graduation, the keynote speaker said, well, you go through medical school and you get your MD or your DO. When you finish your residency, you get your RD. It's your real doctor. And so we congratulate you on becoming real doctors.